Alright, more advice. This time on fear and what fear looks like in the many forms that it can come in. Fear uh, is like, it's fear. Now, I don't know this exact definition to fear, but in my opinion, I'm pretty sure I got a good idea of what fear may be. In my opinion, fear is something which people don't know about. And they don't know about it, and they keep dwelling upon it, and then they just start questioning themselves. Should I do this? Should I do that? Maybe I shouldn't. What if I do? What if I didn't? What happens if? What happens if not? Like, that's fear. In my opinion, it's most likely 100% different. Who knows? I'm just fucking throwing my opinion out there, because I'm pretty sure it'll help with someone. I hope it does. So here's one form of fear. These are examples, alright? So let's say I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking, or no, I'm not thinking to myself. Let's say I have to go to a special job or something to go help out with something. I'm a little bit nervous about it. No, that's a bad example. Let's say I have to go like feed some wild animals in a field. The dangerous wild animals, alright? And there's a bunch of other wild animals that are in the area. This is a good one. And so, as I go, I start thinking and thinking, and I start getting fear, which makes me not want to do it. And I come up with reasons to myself, almost as if I'm arguing with myself. And then I start feeling mad and getting emotional, like, well, what the heck? What if? Trying to figure out other solutions that'll work, when in reality, what the instructions were first given probably would have just been fine. And there I am thinking and trying to come up with a different solution. That's one form of fear, I'm pretty sure. Another form of fear is when I'm talking to someone, or you're talking to someone else is talking to someone, and they have something they know is true. They know it so much they convince themselves it's not true. And they convince themselves that, oh, I'm fine, I don't need this, knowing that they don't know. It's insecure. They don't know about it, so they get fear about addressing it. They don't want to address that area yet. They don't want to fucking dive into themselves that deep. They don't want to fucking learn about it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to. They think it's going to be a lot. They think it's going to be too much to handle. They think it's going to be just too much effort. They think it's not going to help them, when in fact, it most likely is something that will help them. So, they fucking convince themselves so much, and probably look cool by doing it. Cool enough to influence others. Anyways, they get mad when you try and address something and that you know is true. Something like, I don't know, like being healthy or being wealthy or some shit. And they just don't want to do it because they think it's too much of a hassle. They think they don't deserve it or something. Who knows what they think? Whatever they're thinking is based from fear. That's where it comes from. Their anger to not do it. So they get angry and like get mad at people. They get mad at people that is straight fear driven. It could be jealousy, which I'm pretty sure also ties into fear somehow. And they could have fear, so that, let's say I'm talking to someone I'm telling them to do something that's only going to help them out. And they said, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. And hopefully they don't convince anyone else to do the same thing they're doing. Because if they're not doing that stuff that's not going to help them, then they're probably making other people do the same thing. And if they're not feeling good about it, making other people not feel good about it, obviously whoever's feeling good about it's going to be looked at as, look how different they are. Look how bad they are. Look how they're not doing what we're doing. Why are they feeling good? Why do they have a smile on their face? Probably because the fear is making people angry enough to freaking lash out and to control